Vladimir, that could have been huge. So why not just remove the threat of the Vladimir? It was the biggest problem in game one.
Yep.
Why not just remove it entirely? And honestly, I feel like it is a mistake by 420 to not remove it, and
It's
it could cost them.
like unless Lux is actually confident maybe in this matchup and he knows like because I can only assume as if he's an Aurelia main. Does that mean he actually means top in solo queue?
I
Is what I
think
can assume.
I think he's a mid laner, but he just mains Aurelia as like a fallback
Oh,
kind of
okay.
thing.
I don't know then. I was thinking like maybe if he's actually a top lane main, he might have played the matchup as Renekton versus Vlad before or something. But you know, I have no idea then. But yeah. I guess we'll just see how it goes. And I mean, if he doesn't die early, he like right at the early in the lane, like during the majority of the laning phase, Renekton should be pretty safe against Vlad. But
Oh yeah, he should bully
will
him
he?
quite a lot, but it's just Tranquil's gank paths.
Oh, I got a message coming through. Oh, you see, I was correct. Lox is actually a top lane main.
Oh, okay,
Um,
never mind.
so yeah, you just messaged me trying to let me know while they're in game. Why not? Um,
He's just casually killed Vladimir on the tower, and he's
yeah.
now got enough time to message you. So it's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a top lane mate. No worries.
What we talking about? Just chilling in my top lane. Yeah. So yeah. Maybe if that is the case, then he's actually maybe practiced this matchup before. Um. So yeah, this could actually be a much more interesting game than we thought. Maybe these two top
Honestly,
lanes.
yeah, honestly, I see this as much better for 420 with Larks being in the top lane. I mean, Larks in mid lane, like he'd draw a lot of attention to himself and he'd get ganked quite a lot. Whereas if that's happening top lane and he's drawing the Rammus top or the just junglers in general top, that's denying a lot of pressure from Just for Science elsewhere on the map.
Yeah, and especially earlier on in the game, keeping that jungler top lane is avoiding
Exactly.
the dragon.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I mean, we just have to see how it goes, I guess. But loading in now, and should probably change the scene. That'll probably be a good idea, so you guys can see that we're loading in. Um,
The heal actually coming out from JT Prime.
yeah, I mean, Ziggs is a pretty passive laner anyway, so it's nice to just have a
Really?
passive somewhere. Yeah, I mean, because you just generally poking, aren't you? So you don't really play it super aggressive, and a lot of the time like with Ziggs in fights, for example, you're not really going to be in range to ignite someone.
Are
Like
you on the Rift?
I'm loading in right now.
Okay,
Yeah, I've just got to the
I
rift
am.
now. Yeah. Oh, and the
Oh,
game
as a
instantly got
pause.
paused.
Okay,
Okay,
brilliant.
what happened there?
Larks just posted in chat #pause.
Of course. Who's messing around this time? What we got done now?
Apparently, someone is got a bug spot error and
Oh,
repairing. I think it was Tranquil actually, since he loaded in last.
wait, repairing? Does he mean he's not doing a full repair of the client, is he?
Well, he's got 50, he's got 15 minutes.
I guess, but
Apparently, he's nearly done anyway. So
oh wait, is that in the Twitch chat? Do you mean, or has it been
yeah.
typed? Okay, so we definitely got a 3 minutes worth of pause then. So it'll probably be around 5 minutes of pause. This is going to be so. And this is always the awkward part because when you get a pause this early, there's nothing to talk about. They've got no item purchases.
Oh,
Nothing.
there's plenty to talk about. We could talk about the level 1 and how neither team
What?
is going to invade.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
They have a whole tournament.
I mean, to be honest, if any team was going to do it, I think Just for Science is a very good team for it. I mean, but the issue is that Rammus would probably have to start Taunt, which wouldn't be the greatest, but a Taunt with Nautilus Anchor and Ari Charm, like that CC is pretty incredible right there. And you just take Vladimir with you and Siva, and just take their Qs just for damage, and I mean that's probably someone dead just from those 5 abilities, to be honest.
Hmm.
So, but I've got a feeling it would just be standard starts anyway, because that is the case of this tournament.
Yeah.
But yeah, another thing, I was worried that this final was going to be this weekend, you know, and I was like, oh shit, because I'm not
Why?
going to be here this weekend.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, that's not good. Like, but then when you messaged me last day, I was like, oh okay. Well, actually, it was this morning, wasn't it? But
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's
Well,
alright then.
I think we had to bump up the dates because we'd taken so long to actually
Yeah.
complete the tournament, and the pricing for the Riots pricing actually expires in like so many days. I think
Oh, I
it's like
see.
4 or 5 days, something like that. So we had to get the games knocked out as soon as possible. So Patch was just like, "Oh yeah, finals then." And I was like, "Okay, cool."
So are they providing
then-
the RP as well then?
Yes,
On top.
RP and the Triumphant Rise
That's pretty cool.
for all teams 4th place and above as well.
Yeah. That's actually quite cool. I didn't know that was even like something you could just get done that easily.
Yeah, it's really good actually. The only thing is we need 8 teams to
Yeah.
participate. So Patch is going to try and set up another tournament for summer, and I'm hoping that like this tournament hasn't been like too discouraging for people, and people have actually enjoyed it, even if they didn't make it into the the prizing seats. So that we'll have 8 teams again, and we can actually get Riot funding again, so people have a chance to win prizes.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see it being that discouraging. I mean, like if they've entered and they're just gonna, it's just playing League, you know. At the end of the
Yeah,
day,
definitely.
like, so you've got the chance that you're gonna win something. So
Yeah.
so
I mean,
it's
even 4th
cool.
place is like 800 RP.
Yeah,
I mean,
each. Yeah, it's pretty
yeah,
nice.
exactly. And like, it costs nothing to enter.
Yeah, just for
especially
playing some League of
the one
Legends.
over I mean, it's probably going to cost something next term, because if we do like actual society ones, but then we'll have actual prize pools as well.
Mm.
I know Patch has a couple of ARAM tournament ideas that he's been toying with.
That sounds fun. So yeah, it looks like Trango's back in the game. It just said he's reconnected, so I assume that this pause is going to end any second now. Yep. So
This is where Cloudgon disconnects.
yeah, and then we have to pause again. And, yeah. So I mean, that's 5 minutes though of just for Science's pause time. So let's just hope they don't have any major issues, because any other major issues, because it could end up wearing down their time.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it looks like it is just going to be standard starts. I mean, randomly pings, so I don't know what's going on here.
Have you moved all of the?
Oh no, I haven't, because of the pause there. I forgot about the. Actually, no, I didn't even try moving them with it being paused. I could have maybe already done it, to be honest.
Okay, Vlad has actually opted for the Cloth 5 this
Yeah,
game.
I think he knows that Renekton. I feel like Renekton has a stronger role in than Kha'Zix, to be honest, with an Ignite. Just because of the Rage bar, and if he gets like the triple auto attack, it does shred pretty heavily.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's just being safe.
Probably will see the early brutalizer coming out from Larks, maybe. If he is opting for the cloth armors first.
Yeah.
If he gets ahead enough, he might go for the early brutalizer. If not, I'll probably just go straight tank stats. We will see. I hope he's not a full damage Renekton, because those are never fun.
You know, I want to make a little point right now. So my summoner name is Warden Sivir, right?
hmm
My favourite skin for Sivir is actually Bandit Sivir, because I just think with the rework it actually looks so much nicer. And I was so sad because the name was actually available for such a long time, and then by the time I realised I liked that name, I was like, yeah, let's change, and it was gone. I was like, oh, crap. And then I don't play Sivir anymore anyway, so.
That's a really cool story.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? See,
Could you like tell it again?
no, and we gotta wait for like the podcast now.
Podcasts. The podcasts will happen.
So yeah, you know, standard the junglers as we expected.
Yeah.
Actually, doesn't look like Nintendo got as much of a pull though. I mean, Rek'Sai, you know, can jungle without a pull, with that
Yeah, definitely.
beautiful sustained passive. Yeah, so yeah, let's see how this top. I'm just interested in this top lane matchup now. I feel like Renekton being picked into this Vladimir, knowing full well that they were probably going to pick it.
Yeah.
It means that they've got to show up on this now, because otherwise it's just going to cost them the game again if Vladimir gets out of control. And I mean, looking at
hitting level 2 first.
double flash. I mean,
holy moly!
I don't know if that was necessary.
No, that definitely wasn't necessary.
Okay. I think it's just a bit of panic there, to be honest. But
so I think, especially because it is a Rammus, I believe we're going to see a Rammus bot lane very soon now. What with the 5-minute cooldown on that flash.
Another thing to note: Tristana did actually have rocket jump.
No,
So,
she was level 1 when it
I
happened.
thought they just hit 2, which was before it.
I think she just hit 2 as she flashed, so she probably didn't get the level up in time.
Maybe then, but
Not
yeah.
everyone's pro, and not everyone levels up.
I click the little arrows, so I'm not. I actually click the plus things.
Oh wow! I used to do that. I actually have got a video of Ocelot playing a game back in the day, recorded, and I used to click the little arrows, and it was terrible.
And believe me, I've gotten quick at doing it. I can do it very quick if I need to. If I'm in a rush to suddenly level up this ability, I can do it. But yeah, it's like so right now the Renekton. I mean, it's not going too badly in the lane. There's a mini CS lead at the top lane. Oh, whoa, that was very aggressive. That flash powerball coming in.
Very, very aggressive.
I think it was a little unnecessary, really. I don't think that Rek'Sai was in kill range at all.
No, probably not. Not with Nintendo's flash up as well.
Yeah, I mean,
very quick reactions from Nintendo.
Yeah, the instant tunnel was really well played to react to that. Rammus.
I mean, if it was Cloudgon, it probably would have caught him out.
Oh dear.
Cloudgon's not on Rek'Sai this game.
This isn't good. That's the dead Nami. Yeah, they're just gonna target. Yeah, and they're gonna pass it over to Silver as well, so nice and easy. Yeah. So that double flash definitely coming back to bite them. Not. I don't know.
Yeah, as we said, like we pretty much knew this was going to happen. They should have. I mean, it was a nice gank path from Tranquil coming out at the back of Try.
Yeah.
But they should have got the ward coverage, or at least played a lot more safe and respected the gank from Tranquil.
I'm not actually sure, but it might have already been warded.
Locke's taking another tower shot.
But if it was warded already. Let me just have a look. Let's go down there a second. Whose ward is that? Oh, it's hard to click now. Yeah, it was already warded, I think.
I suppose it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, it's just that Rammus comes in so fast.
Powerball, yeah.
And they were pushed up a little bit. It wasn't like he was massively caught out either. It's the anchor was the thing that pulled him back. So.
Yeah, I think it cost Nautilus his flash anyway, for them to pick up that kill, and his ignite actually. Ooh. Actually, that's interesting to know. No exhausts.
Yeah, there isn't an exhaust, but at the same time, there's not really anyone for 420 that is really a class exhaust worthy, because Ziggs is going to be hard to get onto to exhaust in the first place.
Yeah, same with Tristana with the range.
And like, yeah, so I don't know.
I'd say it'd still be worthwhile for the Tristana late game when she's jumping around all over the place, because the exhaust can be the difference.
So now that both of these champions in top lane are 6, I don't know, I feel like there's not really much happened at this top lane. I feel like Renekton should have, attempted to get a kill onto the Vladimir by now. Oh, the stun going down, that could actually have gone really badly. The stun ended up on a minion there because Vlad had already gone into pool.
If this was a Renekton Riven matchup, that would have been a dead Renekton.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
I feel like Nintendo needed to go to this top lane earlier than this, and apparently I'm now looking at a gift of heavy hands. Thanks, Cursor. That's great. But yeah, so like if he would, because with the ignite being up at top, the kill pressure up there for 420 is much higher, and this is not good. Rammus coming in. Is he going to actually be able to escape this? He is going to get the stun off. Ooh.
Wasted ultimate.